Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Slice and Dice. Today we're doing Big Hitter 7. What this does is it makes it so that any monster side that has 7 or more pips is doubled. Now this is actually, I don't know if you call it nerfed or buffed, in the 3.1 patch. It used to be 6, which is a lot worse, because it's a whole extra bunch of dice that get doubled. Now it's 7, so I guess maybe the developer thought it was too difficult. I did beat it with 6 off camera. Tragically, I never got around to it on camera. That would have been the ultimate flex, but let's take a look at how this goes. So you're basically playing on normal difficulty, but then every once in a while something slaps you straight to Jupiter. So it's a very sneaky curse for that reason. You have to be quite careful. It is easy to get complacent and then get totally wrecked. Now, what are some things to keep in mind for this curse? Well, I think it makes sense to take cheat death. So something like the Valkyrie is a good tier 3 hero to go for because I did that wrong, 1 second. Nope, still did it wrong. I need to do this first, then heal. There we go. Because the Valkyrie has 2 sides that have a cheat death effect. And that's a way, if something's just chomping you for 30 damage, or, well, I guess it would be like 14 damage or 16 damage, you can get away with it and not suffer any negative consequences. Now, the other option, of course, is just to be super aggressive and just myrtlate things. That can be tough because a lot of the stuff that hits really hard also has tons of HP. And you can also get super, super, super defensive, like really defensive. And that's another way to try to do it. I'm going to be looking for the Pilgrim and the Valkyrie for my Greys because those have the cheat death sides. Here, the Ranger is great. We've been playing a lot of Ranger. Ranger's an important orange because it's the only one with all range damage, or maybe even any range damage. I don't know how many of them have range damage besides the Ranger. So you often want to take it like for things like Spiky, so that you don't take damage on return hit, or so that you can hit the stuff that's got Barricade and is hiding, stuff like that. But we'll take the Fae. I love the Fae. The Fae actually got buffed. It used to be 5 HP. Now it's 6? I don't know. I didn't think it needed a buff. I thought it was always a great hero. Early on, especially, it's a useful class to take because now anytime something's poisoning or summoning or something, you've got, 19 out of 27 chance to take it out. I'll keep one of these heavy sides, but I don't think I want to keep both of them. The Hoarder has a lot of junky sides, so we'll do that and hit one wolf. But the Buckle, I'd like you to get defensive here since you need to save yourself at the very least. There we go. Oh, I should have kept that. I forgot. Well, I got lucky. When you roll this with the Meddler, it's a cantrip, but you should keep it because most of the other sides. But then, of course, I rolled the very best side, so that was super lucky. Anyways, let's go ahead and whack a wolf. Now, I could do something weird like try to kill the bones and slay. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Let me slay the wolf. Okay. All right, so at this point, really my biggest enemy is myself, the Meddler rolling more bones. When you roll a bones, this is a cantrip. So you get the bone, but you also get a mana. So it kind of compensates for the fact that you're getting a skeleton. Okay, we whack the wolf, we whack it again, we burst it. And do we have enough juice to kill this rat? No, not quite. Maybe I could have tried to roll for mana with the Dabbler, but the rat will run now. All right, we got a pretty good one here. So the Bally Song, I like this one a lot. It covers up the left side. Some heroes later on have bad left sides, and it's a cantrip, so it's not even that bad. Rusty Plate's actually not terrible. 3 HP is good, but replacing the middle side with blank is obviously kind of a problem. There are some characters that have a bad middle, like the Clumsy, but as far as the later game goes, it's pretty much always a kick in the balls to lose your middle side. So we'll take this. Take a look here. I think I'll actually replace this. You almost never use that big heal as the dabble, so we'll just add some damage. Now you might say, Boris, 5 is a lot of healing. I know it is a lot of healing, but really, am I gonna need healing this early in the game? That seems awfully cautious. Awfully. Now we got the best side with the Meddler, which means that we actually have enough mana to burst it down to 3, and here's where Slay earns a lot of value. We get past that individual HP business, and the V kills itself. The wolf tickled us. The wolf gave us a gentle scratch and finally took care of that itch we've been having. Now, I don't see what this accomplishes, so we're gonna re-roll that. All right, mana's good. Okay, so we just whacked the wolf. I haven't calculated this. Yeah, the wolf is very dead. All right, we got Jester Trapper. Trapper's a class I've kind of played with just sort of because I was forced to, and it's not horrible. It's not horrible. However, the Jester has Flick, which I love, and it gets rid of the Meddler, and you really do not want the Meddler on this fight. Like, I could actually lose this fight with the Meddler, because if you get more bones to summon, along with this, all your sides having single use, you can just completely run out of juice. Now, the Bramble, it looks big, but at the end of the day, it is only 11 HP. It's not like a crazy amount of HP or anything, so you just need to focus it down. Don't worry about this rat so much. That is unfortunate. Yeah, we'll just heal the Dabble. In fact, what I'm gonna do, I think, is I know I could put this on damage and do 1 extra damage, but let's be a little cautious. Let's just protect the Dabble more. That was doubled. Oops, sorry, 1 second. I accidentally clicked off the screen. So let's just go ahead and do more damage that way. It's a shame I didn't get mana, because then I could have flicked and done 2 damage for 1. All right, this is a nice setup. They're not hurting. They're not killing me. No one's dying, so I can just roll for anything that's good. Hoarder, that's completely fine. We are gonna pummel this Bramble. And where does that put us? You know, I'm gonna flick this rat. It's more efficient. It's 2 damage rather than just the 1. And I'm just gonna gamble that I can finish this thing off. Hopefully I've got something or other that'll finish it. Might need to use a pretty bad side on the Hoarder there. Oh, this is incredible. This is, wow, this is just the best thing anyone could have possibly asked for. Holy moly. I think it's already over, but let's just see. So we do that, we flick, and we burst. All right, we've got a Slimer for 3 tier 1 items. Ugh. A Dispel and Potion. Well, this is good. This is a way to cheat the final boss, because if you sometimes you can dispel, like, let's say you dispel Hexia so that she's not doing damage when you cast a spell, or you dispel, actually, that's actually the only one. That's the only one. Interesting. You don't want to dispel the hand, because the hand is a positive trait for you in exchange for all his terrible sides. So it's basically like a ace in the hole against Hexia to dispel her mana burn and spikiness. This is weird, and then this is actually not terrible. This has some synergy with Dogma. You can change the rightmost side to have 4 pips, or just, you know, use it as itself is fine. My issue is, do I want to fight a Slimer with this group of characters? It would be a lot more tempting if I had AoE, but I do not. I do not have any AoE. I have no AoE spells, so I cannot easily kill these illusions. Like, if I could just say, hell, I'm pretty sure I can just easily mutilate these illusions, then fight the Slimer, sure, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's just keep it safe. We've got 1 pip to non-damaged sides of a yellow hero. Well, all your sides are damaged, so that does nothing at the moment. And this is middle side with heal 3 vitality. That is good, but it's the middle side. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take either this or the random. It's a tough call. If you do take the golden thread, there are some yellows with some interesting sides. Like the leader has an armor that goes from 2 to 3, and boosting something by 3 pips is kind of crazy. So like there's that sort of synergy. There's the Wanderer who has the copycat shield sides. Those go from 2 to 3, which can also be strong. I'm trying to think. A lot of the yellows just have like either a shield side, which who cares, or all damage sides. So yeah, I think I would take the Blessed Water here, because that's actually kind of useful. I could replace the Dabbles with, this is like almost strictly better basically, although the Dabble's a tier 1, so there comes a point where I would stop using that. Or I could take a random and try to get something more longer lasting. Fine, I'll take the random. And we got this, which is not good, and I am not gonna take it. So, you know, will I lose the run because I didn't take that middle 3 heal? We'll see. All right, no one's dying, which is really good. That means we're at our leisure to kill these illusions. I'm fishing for the damage side with the Fae, and I don't want this. I don't want to be hitting the Goblin, although that's all I can hit. So I guess we'll do that, even though, because the Buckle has no way of hitting one of these illusions. We got a mana, which is crucial, because that lets me kill one of these for a single mana. All right, that's what you want. You want to get rid of all of those illusions. And hey, look, that HP bonus on the Fae matters. I didn't have to worry about protecting it. I probably would have had to like roll with the Buckle and try to get like a shield to cover the Fae with. Okay, I really did need 1 more mana so I could finish off that Goblin. The other one runs and we pass. All right, so here, Scrapper, always a tempting one. These can do a ton of damage. These can do a ton of damage. So he just has 4 really high damaging sides. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. The Rogue is a good class as well. You got some cantrip damage. You got this, which can be a lot. You can hide sometimes. And then you have poison. It's a tempting one. I do like the Rogue. I think it really comes down to what am I replacing? And the Dabble is a little better, I think, than the Hoarder. The Hoarder has this, which is bad, and that, which is bad. This exerts you. This is limited. This is only single use. So it's like all 2 damage, which is cool for a tier 1, but they're all 2 damage with a problem. Let's just take the Scrapper, increase our damage, and there is some nice synergy. If we can get this side, while the Buckle has full HP, and get it on the Scrapper, that ups his damage by 4. And that can be really significant. That can just completely blow out this fight because I could make these militia run. Oh my god, the militia's targeting the Scrapper. Oh, Jesus. All right, so we really would like that very much. I think I'll actually take a mana here. No. I should be fishing for shields to make these militia run. This is actually interesting. I'm going to take this because this can buff a shield. All right. We'll keep that. I'll still fish for shields. I would like the Buckle to not roll blank, and he rolls a blank. God darn it. All right, so can we get there? No, we are 1 mana short of being able to pump this up to 5. Had I rolled with the Fae, it wouldn't have helped because this is providing one of the 3 that I currently have. Well, butts. So what I'm gonna do here is flick the snake and then kill it to protect the Jester. Luckily, no one else is dying from the malicious attacks, and now we try again to muster up 5 shield. Okay, 2, 4, 5. Let's not dick around. Let's just take it. And then you guys just need to do something. Yeah, this is actually pretty fine. So what we can do is we can, like, for example, that was wrong. Do that, make one of them run, and then we flick you for 2 damage to buff this damage as well. And then we burst. He hits, doesn't kill anything, and then he's gonna run at 1 HP. All right, we got a Pure Heart Pendant. Wow, this is the same thing as the one I passed on, except it's Cleanse instead of add to max HP. The Abacus is an interesting one. It lets you do some interesting synergies with other items, like if you have a replace left, you can actually now replace rightmost. And that works with the Bally Song really well. I think I'm gonna do that. This is probably better because having Cleanse is good, but again, it's the middle side, so it's like a lot of times you're passing on something pretty good. This gives you an extra HP and never discount the power of 1 HP, and you can do something like this. You shift everything across, your right side becomes your left side, and so your rightmost side, so now you can actually replace your worst side with this Bally Song instead of your best side, and that's pretty strong. I definitely like the cantrip here. Oh, here we go, Slates. Slates have 4 sides that whack you real hard. Now the question is, can I hit it 5 times? And the answer is yes, and so, no, I can't. This doesn't hit. Ah, that doesn't hit. But this is, okay, I rolled the Jester's best side, so I can flick and burst, so it's fine. Yeah. I got super lucky there. Had I not gotten the ability to flick and burst, I would have had to probably try to roll the Scrapper and hope to get this cantrip on the slate. That's really unlikely. Big issue is that the Buckle can't hit the slate. That's the problem. But we luck out. You know, what would have happened here? Well, Dabble would have died. That's what would have happened. That's what happens with Big Hitter. You're playing a normal difficulty, and then out of the blue, something absolutely insane happens. And of course, a lot of the bosses have really big hits too. So it's like you're playing on normal, sort of, but then the boss fight can be really devastating. Or not. Not all of the boss sides are big necessarily. For the dragon is a really good one to get, because the dragon has, I think it just has the chomps. I think the dragon chomps are big, but most of the dragon sides, like the poison and the fire, those are like 5 and 3 or something, so those actually don't benefit from Big Hitter, and then you just get to play a mostly normal difficulty boss fight. All right, it's the dreaded Witch's Crew, so what do we take here? Well, I do like the Monk. The Monk has this Repel, which is good. It has a Cleanse. The Repel does go nicely with this. It can cause a 2 damage AoE. I love the Spellblade. It's such a good class. But I think in this particular situation, I actually want to replace the Buckle more than I want to replace the Dabble, because the Dabble has damage, and the Buckle, this is a problem because it doesn't let you target who you want to target. Now, there is a little bit of anti-synergy, however, which is that these shield sides don't actually shield my Scrapper. So I can't actually pump his steel sides, except for with this and these. That's actually fine. So 3 out of 5 sides, pump it. Not as much as the buckles, I guess, but still, yeah, we'll take the monk. All right, so what are you? Oh, right, cantrip pain on the top. Oh, great. All right, well, let's see what happens here. So I want to fish for the sword to weaken this, to drop it down to 0. Is there overlap? There's no overlap with these two. There's a synergy here. I'm not necessarily doing this, but there's a synergy because I can buff this and then pump this, and now this does 3. And then I can actually kill someone. Yeah, let's kill him. I'm actually gonna keep the flick mana. The question is, do I roll? Yeah, you know, it's fine. Maybe I'll, the dabble is safe. I guess I'll roll the dabble, trying to get 2 damage or 2 shield. 1 damage? Okay, 1 damage is fine. So what I'm gonna do here is, let's kill this one because this one's annoying. It's causing a weaken. So we flick her, we buff this, we do 2 AoE damage here, and then with 3 damage we can kill off Githa. And next I focus on Agnes, because Agnes is the one who summons the wolf. And yes, I have the Fae, obviously, 2 sides to weaken it, but you know, you're not always gonna get those sides. All right, we have a good synergy here. We can do 3 damage to Magrat, 4, 5. She's almost dead. Let's keep this. And let's see if the Jester can get a flick in. Oh, he's really making me work for it. Okay, there it is. That's all I needed. I just needed a flick. So we buff this. We buff that. Oh, the problem though is that Agnes is killing the Jester. Oh, didn't see that. Okay, this is still fine. We're gonna just do it here then, I guess. And then, hold on, nope, that's stupid. Got a flick. There, I'm not triggering it. The Jester wouldn't have died anyway. The Jester could handle the 2 damage that's coming at it. That's what this is 2 damage to your bottommost hero. Now we just need to kill Magrat, and yeah, she's dead now. Repel has been, oh, right. Well, I thought Repel had steal for some reason. It definitely doesn't. It definitely doesn't. All right, we roll Jester. Nah, I don't want to get that stupid mushroom mage, and the Jester's fine, so we're gonna keep it. Okay, what are you? Single use cantrip to all mana gain sides. Interesting. That is actually not horrible on the Jester, because these are already single use, and adding cantrip to them makes them better. Could also do the dabble. But the ink bottle, replace blank sides with shield 1 cantrip. Well, I don't actually have that many blank sides, but it would be good on the monk for a little bit of extra shielding. I think we'll take the ink bottle. You could say that's a bit of a tame pick, and maybe it would have been better to go random there, and that would be a fair argument. All right, so the ghost is really whacking the Fae. I like this a lot because this lets me turn the poison damage down by 1. Now the Jester's dying to the bones. I should be able to kill the bones though. Yeah, the bones is already dead. So we're gonna roll for better with the dabble. Okay, this is good because this allows me to hit the sniper. Maybe steal the kill a little early. All right, so here's how this works. We're going to flick the bones. And now I could wait for more damage on this. I mean, I guess okay, hold on. Is there some crazy world where I can actually kill the ghost? Let's just check. So we do this, that damages both bones. That's up to 3. We, let's say, hit the ghost, it's 4. Interesting. If I could get this up to 5, I could actually bypass the ghost's invulnerability HP. However, I would have to damage the sniper for this, which means I need to target you with the repel. And then I need to, like, damage you. Oh my god, this actually works. But then the Jester dies! Okay, yeah, cool as it is to kill the ghost, we need to make sure the Jester doesn't die. So, back to plan A. We need to kill the bones. So what I'm gonna do here is reduce the incoming poison. And then flick the ghost? I do wanna trigger the ghost's HP. Now we're still gonna flick the bones, kill the bones. Oh right, the bones triggers it. Oh, I almost made a horrible blunder. All right, we can still damage the sniper. And then the only place that does damage is there. So now a repel plus killing the bones actually kills the sniper. The Fae is only taking 1 poison instead of 2, so the Fae is pretty safe. The Jester is now dying, which kind of sucks. All right, well, that was the best side. That kills the ghost. So, you know, sometimes you just get lucky. This kills the sniper. So we just need anything, any 1 damage. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So ghost is dead. Bones is dead. And Flicky, you're dead. All right, we got the Dabbler, which is different from the Dabble. Dabble has 2 mana sides. You only have 1 mana side, but it's like 2. You have 2 shields. I'll take the Dabbler. The Ninja is good. Copycat sides are pretty solid. You can do a lot of interesting things with it. Oh my god. Actually, I probably need to take that. God darn it. Okay, because there's Weaken, there's Mana Gain, there's Bloodlust, and Steal. There's so much synergy with that. Oh, Jesus. I think I gotta do it. I gotta talk myself into that. Okay. Now, I could do this and put Balisong on the Ninja rather than the Scrapper. The thing is that with the Scrapper, if you roll the cantrip, you don't want to keep it because your other sides are better, so you want to re-roll, but then you might roll a blank. Whereas with Ninja, you can always re-roll the cantrip and everything is safe. I don't know if I'm not saying that's really necessarily a great strategy. That could be totally wrong. But that's just kind of what I'm thinking to make that call. All right, so top priority, kill the illusions. This kills both illusions. Next priority, kill the quartz, or at least weaken it. So I think I'm going to take this just to weaken it. But I'd like to find... Well, the cleanse is pretty good. That lets me block the poison or the weaken. We'll take this for flick mana. Scrappered Mace, if you didn't roll a blank. You didn't roll a blank, to be fair. All right, fine. So what we do here is, I'm not going to dick around. I know this is wasting damage, but I'm just going to use that to kill both illusions. Next, we're going to do this for 2 damage. That does not seem smart at all. We are, well, unless I'm killing something with it. Fine. We're going to do this to kill the quartz, and then we're going to hit the one that's poisoning. So it's only doing 1 poison instead of 2. And you know, the difference between 1 poison and 2 poison is a pretty big difference. So I think that was a fine move. It let the quartz die. I just kind of used the monk's shield as damage. All right. So this is something important to pay attention to, because it copies something. And I could copy steel, but then I won't have any shield. I mean, I could do a... I don't want to hit this thing with repel because it's not getting targeted. I'd rather hit the scrapper with repel. Do I try to get... I got 2 rolls. Yeah, let's try to get the Bloodlust side. All right, well, we got that. At least it's better than not getting anything. So what I'm going to do here is target you, whack for 2. Hold on, I did that wrong. We got to boost this. So now this does 2 damage, and then it also increases this by 2 damage. Let's actually spread the damage out. And this copycat never accomplished anything, unfortunately. But I will flick. So these are both dying next turn. I'm not going to be able to sit back and do nothing because the Fae is dying of poison. But I mean, it's just 2 damage on each of them. It shouldn't be that difficult. All right, there it is. Okay. So there's overlap on blue. That hurts them each for 1. Poppity, schloppity. What is this? Okay, you can reorder things. I'm just not gonna mess with it. There may be some logic to it. I'm not gonna mess with it. Early Grave, never understood this, never understood it. So I'm gonna take Whiskey though. It is plus 3 HP. Just 3 flat extra HP is really good. And I think I'm just gonna keep it real simple and put it on my hero with the fewest HP. There is a little bit of logic to putting it on your bottom hero simply because there are monsters that target top and bottom, like stuff like that. But we'll just put it on the Fae for now. And we got golems. Now the golems are really dangerous because they have these sides. And, oh, I guess they don't get doubled, do they? They don't get doubled because they don't start with 6. So never mind, big hitter is not interacting with it. Okay, this is actually not good here because these guys never get damaged because of all this shield that they have. I'm actually not very well cut out for this fight because I have a very hard time getting through these shields. What I'm pretty much banking on is this. This is as good as I can do to shield the scrapper and get off a big hit with the steel side. Oh boy, we are really asking for trouble here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to damage one of them, and then I'm gonna weaken the other one down to 0 so he doesn't gain any shield. The golems' shields stick around, so they build up shields, and then they you know get this thing. So now he's hitting me for 10, and of course it was the one that I didn't touch last time. God darn it! All right, so let's keep that for the scrapper. Is this worth it at all? Fine, I'll get a mana so I can flick. It is really good to flick. This would be another mana. But I'm actually gonna roll for the 4 damage side because I really need some help getting these shields down. Okay, I actually got it. So when you're being targeted by one of these, it's good to hit the shields because hitting the shield also reduces incoming damage. Ah, God. Okay, so I guess we'll do that, and then this is just a single hit just to reduce the incoming damage. And then this guy's building his shields back up. God, yeah, my problem is I have a very hard time doing a lot of damage, so this fight is just a lot of putting out fires. Okay, there's no overlaps. The repel's not great. I could just do this for a damage though. No, I wanna actually get the monk shield. Okay, now we have still 2 rerolls, so fine. We'll roll. All right, we got this. We got the monk shield. This is better than nothing. I got the shield, but unfortunately the jester's not being targeted, so that does absolutely nothing. I'll save the ninja. The monk, can I actually protect him? Well, yes, because I can do... Hold on. Can I kill this golem? Yeah, let's just kill this golem. So I'm getting a big hit here. Or I'm taking a big hit. But no one's dying. No one's gaining any shields. These are at 7 and 6, Jesus Christ. But at least one of them went down. So now they're building up more shields for the future. We finally got the steel side. Let's just try to pump as much damage out of it as we can. We'll roll for the ninjas. I've been getting very fortunate with that. It's only one side, so it's not a 19 out of 27 situation. It's just quite lucky. Jester, can you please either be targeted or stop rolling that damn side? All right, so we do this, we do that. We hit him hard. And, well, let's see, what is this? 4 plus 8. This is 9, this is 8 exactly. Okay, so we're going to do this and actually kill a golem and then flick. Flick is really good against golems because, oh, they ran? Interesting. Because they're never damaged, so it's always doing 2 HP. Random tier 4. I like my Abacus and my Balisong combo, so no. And over here, we're getting our first tier 3. Oh boy, well these are 2 good ones. I love both of these classes a lot. The Witch has some of what the Fae has. Fae has 2 of these, Witch has 1. Fae has 2 of these, Witch has 1. Witch has better mana, a big cleanse, and a cleave heal. And then this is a really good ability. But the Wizard I love too. Almost everything gives mana. We've got this, which can be really degenerate in some cases. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to just sit and wrestle with this for a bit. I would love to take both of these classes. I'm gonna grab the Wizard because it's really reliable mana gain. This allows for some degeneracy in some cases, like if you get a big Bloodlust, for example, you can use it twice and it's just disgusting. And then also if we get some top tier items, there's a lot of good ones with this. There's like cantrip to all 1 shield sides, or set all mana to sides to 2, or set all of your lowest sides to 1, or +1 for each identical side. There's like a bunch that pump them up from 1 to 2, and if a hero has all sides that are 1 and you pump them up to 2, then it makes a really big difference. All right, we got some good stuff here, so you can get a big Bloodlust off. This right now I don't need. This is kind of weak. What am I really doing otherwise though? A heal and a mana? Yeah, I mean, you have no blank sides, might as well roll. Okay, heal and the mana. This is also gonna be Bloodlust, that's really important to keep. Now the question is, do I want this? No, I want to get your repel side to damage somebody. All right, so what we do is try to damage all these bones. And then I guess we'll burst this one. Feels a little bit weak, but sure. So, no, that's dumb. Hold on. I don't need 4 damage on this. I can hit here to damage the Lich, turning this into 3. Then I can burst this one, and that turns into 4, and then I can kill that one. Yes, now, that I was killing one that wasn't attacking, but I always like to kill the ones that are touching the Lich, because then I want to deal damage to the Lich over time. All right, this is the Lich's most annoying side. I really never want him to roll it, and he always does. That's a kill. That's a kill. So the Bones dies, takes a damage. This Bones dies, takes 2 damage. I'm gonna do a little bit of finagly-agling here. Normally I kill all the bones that are next to the Lich, but this time I don't actually want the Lich to take all the damage, because what I want is for the Lich to not hit this HP that summons a bones. So I can like do this, hit the Grey to kill that bone. See how he's one off because I didn't kill all of them that are next to him? That exposes him, and I can hit him with this Fae to stop that AoE weaken, which I hate so much. One of the funniest things is there's a curse that makes the rightmost side have +2, which is not a terrible curse most of the time, but then with the Lich, this becomes a 3 side, and he rolled this like 3 times in a row or something in one of my off-camera games, and I lost. It was hysterical. We have a good combo here. Copycat Shield plus this just doubles, or adds +2 to a hero sides for the whole fight, which is pretty awesome. So I could do it on the Fae for 3 heal, 3 mana. That seems good. I mean, it's good on anything. If you add 3 to someone's sides the whole time, it's kind of a wonder. So what we'll do is Fae. Oh, this is not a copycat. It is not a copycat, it's a cantrip. Oh man, I'm really smart. So okay, we're gonna just move along then. Much better, okay. So I guess we'll just do this. That's still pretty good. +1 to all your sides. They'll go from +2 to +1. The wizard actually also is a good target himself for it, but you don't get to take advantage of that right away. So we'll hit you for 3, we'll hit you for 2. I could, hold on, let's do it. I'm tempted to get this mana here. So we'll hit you for 3, then we'll do this, we'll get a mana that way. And then I can inspire, and that doesn't actually accomplish anything good, so I guess we'll just burst. And this is wasted, all right. I want the Lich to always get the summon bones side. If he had all 6 dice for summon bones, this would be a much easier boss. And I still think he's actually not one of the crazier bosses. God, the Scrapper has been delivering these bloodlust sides. It's like my party's main source of damage, so I confess I've been pretty fortunate here. Bones are actually overlapping, so I will do this, then that, then we'll, it doesn't quite kill the bone. You know, that's fine. We'll just do it. Because what's gonna happen is I whack this one, and then the splash damage does 2 to the Lich. And then I could do an Inspire. It's a bit underwhelming, so we'll just burst twice and call it a day. And he's summoning more bones, so he's been very cooperative. He only rolled that weaken side once, and I was able to weaken it to down to 0, and then he hasn't even rolled this side yet. So I have to say I've been very fortunate in this particular battle. All right, well, let's do this to stop the Scrapper from getting petrified. And the Bloodlust shows up again. I mean, that's fortunate. I'm not going to kid anybody. That has been a big deal. So what I'm gonna do is burst this one so that I can kill it, and then I can also kill this one. And I can't quite kill that one, so there's no point spending the mana. There might have been some weird way to optimize it, but I am just so safe here, I just don't even think it matters. Once this bone dies, the Lich is dead, and obviously we can kill it. You know, the one thing is maybe if I had bursted the bones, he would have run. That is a possibility. With 2 enemies at 1 HP each, they sometimes run. This is a weird one. Mana gain and death and +2 pips to all sides. Well, you know, you die. I don't get it. I don't get what that is. A random keyword item. This is really bad. It's usually like a garbage thing. So unfortunately, I'm gonna take the Ocular Amulet. It's a little bit weak. +1 pip to left side is like, eh. We're gonna put it on that, so it gives +2 perma boost to a hero. All right, we got the Slate, which is like one of the most dangerous basic enemies here. 2/3 of the time, he's rolling just a ludicrous amount of damage. So the question is, can I kill the Slate? And the answer is, well, I have to hit him 5 individual times. This is 1, this is 2. None of these are helping, so we're gonna try. It's not guaranteed. This is 3. This is not 4, I don't have a single mana damage. I need the sword side. I'm gonna try for it, because I mean, the ninja is dead otherwise. Oh, I messed up. What I should have been doing is I should have been rolling the ninja, because the ninja has all safe sides, except for this, which will dodge the attack. I should have absolutely been rolling the ninja. And then the cantrip could have also hit the Slate, not that it was likely to. Oh my God, we actually got there. That was lucky. Admittedly, that was extremely lucky. The wizard rolled the sword and the Fae rolled the sword. So, you know, I got lucky there. Now the Caw egg is summoning a Caw, That ain't great. And the Caw also has 2/3 high damage sides. Oh no, that's even worse. Oh god, no, I lucked out, and the Caw rolled 1/3 of the cleave, so the Caw's not doing anything crazy here. But yeah, we got some problems. This will actually save the ninja. This can copy the weaken and really save the ninja. This I'm gonna use just to do a damage to a Caw, because I need to put as much damage on as possible, because the Caw barricades once the Caw after getting hit. So it's a real problem. Okay, what I'm gonna do here actually is weaken, or is boost the monk, so that the monk can hit the Caw for 3 damage here, making it more likely that I can finish him off. In fact, if I had the mana, I would inspire and just kill the Caw right now. Anyways, we're gonna hit this carrier 2 times to stop the ninja from getting murder poisoned, and then we're gonna pass. So now the real danger is if the ninja gets a cantrip, taps the Caw, and the Caw goes in hiding. All right, Faye is getting whacked, and now these guys are so damaged, it's kind of becoming a problem. All right, you know what? We're just gonna do this. I think this is fine. Let me just quickly test to make sure I'm not screwing myself over. We whack the Caw, the monk is threatened. I need to kill this guy, and yes, I can kill him with what I have. Perfect. So all I'm doing here is just popping back over and then trying to get something with the wizard just to not have nothing. Okay, so the Caw is dead. All hail the dead Caw. We now are going to hit this carrier once and this one. No, let's just hit it twice. Then we can inspire the steel bonus side to kill that one. And then we can hit that one. Ninja survives with 1 HP. Carrier hits uselessly and dies of poison. Oh my god, that was a scary one. All right, we got 2 Caws. Oh no. Oh no, that is bad. Because when the Caw gets tapped, it goes into hiding, and 2/3 of the time, it's, I mean, pretty much unstoppably 14 damage, just myrtleating somebody. All right, well, it's time for the roulette. This is it. We have the Valley Song to block this thing. I actually do not like the cantrips on this roulette because they make the Caws go into hiding. That may actually be a serious problem. In fact, I might even want to do something like this just to reduce how likely I am to fling a cantrip at one of these Caws. Now, what am I actually trying to do? What I'm actually trying to do here is like hit the Caw with a big attack and then finish it off with a repel. That's pretty much my only option. There's also these, which can do 3 damage if I buff them with the Fae. So there's like that, like I could hit it for 4 somehow. It's actually kind of hard to hit it for 4, but let's say I get this and pump it with steel, maybe, and then I hit it for 4, and then I finish it off for 3. Oh, Jesus, this is gonna be a bad one. This one is gonna be a bad one. We're gonna have to have somebody die. And of course, there's an alpha just, you know, summoning wolves, you know, it's just hanging around. All right, so here, I think we're gonna keep this just to stop the alpha from summoning a wolf. I think that's pretty good. Now, the question is, do I roll the roulette? Well, if I could get 5 on the Caw, how would I finish it? I would need a repel, but the repel only does 1. I would need 4 mana. Ah, Jesus. I could say like, okay, just cut my losses. Let's just cleave. Let's just hit both of these Caws for 2 damage, put them down to 5. Or hit one with something, let's say this. And then put them both down to... one of them down to 5, one of them down to 4. The Fae dies. I mean, I could save the Fae. I could potentially get like 5 heal. Actually, I don't really, who am I healing with? You're my healer, and you don't have 5 heal type of stuff. Do I want to settle for this or try to get the boost? I think we'll try to get the boost. Do I want to re-roll this? This 5 damage side would be good to get, because then I could actually hit the Caw, and that's it. I can't finish it off. Fine, we're gonna take the slow approach here. We're gonna have the Fae die, and I'm gonna try to boost. Okay, we actually got the boost. All right, hold on a second. Does this change anything now? If I boost this and it comes 4 damage, I would need to hit this Caw for 3, which I cannot. I mean, I'm not hitting it for 3 unless I try to roll the Fae to boost it. Then I let the wolf get summoned. I feel like if I let the wolf get summoned, it's just over. If I boost this and do 3 damage to this Caw, it goes to 4. I can get it down. If I roll exactly this side, this side exactly, then I can, what? If I roll this side exactly, I can hit this Caw for 5. Or I could just boost the roulette and I could just one-shot the Caw. I think it's worth going for. The question is, do I keep this? If I roll the Monk's redirect, I could have the Monk die instead of the Fae. I could say, well, the Monk is less valuable and let the Fae survive. Is that smart? Yeah, the Fae can stop the alpha summons. All right, we'll re-roll both of the, well, that one of them was a blank. All right, rolled a blank. We did get the redirect. Okay, so how's this working? I do this. I do that. I stop the summon. And the Monk steps in and dies in place of the Fae. So now, another one of these roulettes and both Caws die. Okay, this cantrip landed, and it's buffed by 2, so it actually did kill the Caw. The question is, do I settle for this? I can just kill the Caw with this, and the Fae survives the chomp. What's the danger of rolling? There isn't any. I mean, I could roll. Oh, I have 3 damage pain cantrip. Yeah. Let's just not do that. Okay, so we'll just yeah, this is fine, and you know it's fine. Let's just carry on here. All right, the alpha's not summoning a wolf. Let's just thank the merciful mavens for that. Let's hope the roulette does not roll 3 damage cantrip. 1 in 3 chance here. Okay, he didn't. And the fight is over. All right, you know what? Yeah, Caws are very devastating on this curse. So I'm glad I got away with just the Monk dying. All right, rightmost side, but gets replaced with this. It's pretty good, actually, because a lot of heroes have a rightmost blank now. None of mine do, except the Scrapper, who's my tier 2, or one of my 3 tier 2s, but that's pretty good. What are you? Charged and single use to top and bottom. So +1. Let's take that off. So +1 for each mana, and then it only gets to be used once. It's interesting, but I feel like this is just solid, so we'll take it. This lets me potentially like double use cleave, double use 5 damage, double use a buffed repel, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we'll keep it. Okay, so the ogres here, remember they get +1 to all their sides every time one of these HP is triggered. So what you want to do here is kill off everything else, and then go after the ogres. I'm gonna fish for my dagger to kill these snakes with, and you, I feel safe rolling for you now. Now that you have one, there we go. I wanted that, because that can one-shot a snake. So what I'm gonna do here is just hurt this snake to bring this up to 4, you know, hold on, what am I doing? Let's buff you, and let's damage you. No, let's just do you and then kill you and kill you. It's awkward. The monk is like the last person I want getting poisoned. All right. So I want to kill that one and this one. These are the ones I want to kill. So that means that I need to just hit you, finish you off. No, first I need to hit you. No, you're still not dying. Why am I having such a hard time killing that snake? Oh, right, because if I kill that snake, that means that this one is hitting my roulette for 2. Weird. Okay, so what if I did you and you? Then I have to do like this and let the roulette get poisoned for 2? You know what, fine. Let the roulette get poisoned for 2. The monk has 1 cleanse side. We might be able to get away with it. The roulette can still take a few turns of damage. The roulette has a +2 boost because I rolled the best side of the wizard. We got just, you know, a 4 damage cantrip hanging out here. I think we're fine. I think I'll roll. I think it seems pretty safe to roll with the roulette. 4 damage cantrip, you know, it ain't terrible. This shield not actually being synergistic is really frustrating, but we'll roll because I think it's pretty safe. All right, 4 damage cleave seems fine. Everyone is dying though. Can I get up to 4 mana? I can't. Maybe I can't actually get away with that. Let's see. What if I kill one of these? And then I kill you. Oh, you're not dying? You're not dying somehow from this? What? How's that possible? If you're already taking 3 and you take on another 3, oh, but then you get a shield 3? Hey, you know what? I will take it. Somehow no one died. And that is a gift, so I will not look it in the mouth. Pip pop. Okay, we've got the Wanderer, who has been nerfed, but I can fill in this blank. And we've got 3 damage Era and 2 Copycat. That Copycat is really strong because it can buff this, the perma boost, so it becomes another +2 perma boost. I think we just take it. The Forsaken's really good. The heal 2 is really great if you get that like top and bottom get cleansed. It's nice to have damage. This is very strong. It feels sad to pass on 2 really strong red heroes, but I feel like it just works so well here. Oh, I should be using this Abacus. Oh my god, I just need to give somebody +1 HP. Like, it just shifts everything across. It doesn't actually matter if you're not doing anything else with it. And yeah, it just makes it good. All right, this is you know, 18 damage. So yeah, we got a bit. The Basalt's actually a really tough boss here because it has 2 sides that summon a slate, which is awful, and then these 4 top and bottom weaken is awful, and then this 18 damage is awful. So it's just kind of a rough situation. I think there's nothing I can do about this except for like dodge, and I don't have that. So we're gonna just have the monk take the hit here, and I could keep this just to like trigger the chip. It seems like a really strange way to go about things. Do I want to do that? Nah, I'd rather get the 3 damage sides and kill a quartz. Do I keep this? I could like get the boost maybe on this for 3 damage. No, but 3 isn't the right amount. All right, we'll roll. I'd love for the wizard to get the shield side before he dies. Of course, that is asking a lot. He's been pretty good at getting it so far. This could be mana gain, but no, I really want to kill a quartz. All right, fine. Let's see what happens here. All right, we got the 5 damage side, which is very good because I can now just kill that quartz in 1 hit. We let the monk take the pain for the wizard because I still do want to get the bonus. And then the question is, what am I doing with the rest of it? I guess we can boost this and boost it again. Is there a world where I could have saved this monk? I don't think so. I really don't, but let's just make sure. So if we boost this, or hold on, what if we like boost this, then that? That's only 2. Yeah, I don't get there. Okay, so the quartz dies. The monk steps in for the wizard. We boost this mana. We boost this mana some more. We get a bunch of mana. Inspire is annoying because of the cantrip. I don't actually kill the quartz. I'm better off spending 4 mana bursting it twice than resetting that. And then we end the turn and the monk dies. So that's annoying, but you know, what can you do? This is actually about as good as I can hope for. I have a 19 out of 27 chance of just canceling this. And it all comes down to the Fae. I'm still gonna try to get my wand. Do I wanna do 4 damage? 4 damage is kind of a nothing burger here. I think we're just gonna reroll. What am I actually waiting for here? If it's this, right? That is what I'm waiting for. And we're trying to get the boost here. We're trying to get the dagger on the Fae. Okay, Fae unfortunately did not show up for me today. So we do that. I think it's actually this. I think we boost this. And then we can boost this. That I'm not starting, I actually don't want to go boost shenanigans here. I just want to get the chip stuff going. What I would have liked though is to get mana from this. So I actually want to boost this, then hit here, get the mana. There we go. Then we hit this. And now, is it worth inspiring anything? I could do this to get more mana. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so we're just gonna burst twice to avoid the mana burn. And this really sucks because the slates are obviously horrifying. Ah, man. Okay, so here, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the dagger from the Fae so that I can hit this thing 1, 2, 3. Oh God, I need a lot of mana somehow. I think I need the sword from the wizard Okay, this is good to stop the next one. But can I afford to? I mean, I have to, right? Oh, God. This is a problem. Maybe I should have tried to go for something from the Wanderer. I'm not sure. So we do... That's 1 hit. That's 2 hits. That's 3 hits. I mean, yeah, I could do like 4 or 5 hits. And then, yes, the Basalt is summoning another Slate, but I just don't see what else I could have done there. I think if I can kill the Slate, then that's worth doing. This is just 1, 2, 3, 4. So is there any way that I'm getting a 5 is the question. Or is it time for the roulette to go? The roulette has no dodge side, unfortunately. No, what it is it's 1, 2, 3, and I just have to hope to get a cantrip that lands on the Slate. That's the only way this works. That cantrip landed on the Basalt. And that one landed on the Slate. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So we just barely get there. We did a little bit of damage to the Basalt, and the Basalt summoned another Slate. I mean, what else is there? All these sides are horrible. There's just no good side. Okay, that landed on the Basalt, unfortunately. We have to consider, like, what if we go all out on the Basalt here? If I pump this up to 3, this will do 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. It's not enough to kill. I would like to do this, obviously, that's so strong. But, I mean, the question is, if I'm letting the wizard die, is that okay? Could I save the wizard? The wizard is taking, 14. I would need 5 shield from somewhere. If I get a shield on the Wanderer, does this have shield? But it does. The shield isn't a keyword, so it would be the perma boost. I could only shield for 4. Oh man, if only I'd taken the non-damage sides of +1. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do here is keep this. I'm gonna reroll this. I still do want to try to get the sword, and I'm gonna try to get the dagger on the Fae. And we need, unfortunately, just to get a cantrip on the Slate, which actually happened. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and what I'm gonna do is burst it to kill it, and then dagger the Basalt to stop it from summoning another one. So we actually got ahead that time. All right, 19 out of 27 odds. Oh my God, we got there. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, buttermilk, pancake Christ. We have got there. Oh, hang on a second. I think I actually want to chip. Okay, and then we'll add more to your sides in the future. Oh God, oh Jesus. Yeah, I definitely lucked out there. That one time when the cantrip hit the Slate, that was pretty huge. I mean, it's still not technically over. We want to get the cantrips as much as possible. The Ericide, and of course the dagger still. I think we're gonna have to deal with another Slate here, because it's actually, hold on, is this enough? It's 9, oh my God. This is actually just barely enough, so let's just not dick around. The way it works is that we do this, we copy the mana side, we get 1 more mana. Oh, I actually already had enough to inspire, and then, yeah, there we go. Okay. I need a moment to catch my breath from that fight. Basilisk has no big attacks. Wiz has nothing big. The barrel is actually a good thing. Okay, this is the fight where we can relax. It's just normal difficulty. Oh, wow, we got a really good pair of items. I mean, they are tier 8s. So the Ornate Hilt makes it so that all damage sides have self-shield. This can go pretty crazy with the roulette with these cantrips. So the roulette can get targeted by a big attack and actually possibly survive it. Obviously, it's also good on the Wanderer because, these get pretty big too. The Olympian Trident gives cleave to the middle side, which can open up some truly ridiculous things. For example, if this has cleave and it's a 5 damage cleave, or if this has, I actually don't have room for it, never mind. But like if this has cleave, it can be a shield 2 copycat, like if you put mana gain on it. I don't know if it actually gets 6 mana or not, I don't think it does, but like, you can still do that. You can put repel on it, and it will repel off of 3. So there's like a wider amount of application. This applies to all damage sides, but it's a less powerful effect. I guess we'll take this, we'll play it safe, and the shield also makes sense with this particular curse, where being able to withstand damage can be a very strong thing. All right, this is a really easy situation because we could just kill this barrel and blow a bunch of things up. We'll just have you protect yourself, and I'm pretty much just rolling for the wand on the wizard all the time because it's so strong. and I just feel like there's no reason not to. So I'm actually gonna do this, I think, to explode the barrel and kill the whiz. Then the monk will just really save himself, and the roulette will let that side get petrified. The basilisk, remember, they petrify any side that hit them. But I'm fine with it. This is only 15 damage. We should be completely okay with it. Okay, so there's the cantrip. This is 3 damage. Yeah, that kills a basilisk. I'm fine with that. Now you're gonna protect yourself. I'm actually gonna fish for the dagger on the Fae. There we go, to cut this poison back. I don't mind the roulette cashing out his cantrips. It's completely fine. Oh, you're actually dead. Oh my lord. Okay, so we've got a demon. Nothing crazy though. This used to be triggered by big hitter. This used to be 12 damage, but now it's only 6, so that nerf really matters. And the Fanatics, well, they're a very dangerous enemy. They have some issues. The best thing is to hide from them or to cheat death. And there's the Valkyrie. So we gotta take it. It would be crazy to not take it. Wow, I have no blank sides anywhere. So this was yeah, I probably should have taken the random. So we're hard fishing for the Valkyrie's cheat death. The main concern is if 2 heroes at once. Wow, this is huge. That nerf cannot be overstated. This would have been 12 damage and this would have been 12 damage in the olden times. Now what I'm doing here is I'm fishing for the wand and I'm fishing for 4 damage, so I really want that 5 damage side. And the Valkyrie, we need this, of course. Do I want to do that? This will save the Valkyrie, so yes. I love how nobody's targeting my self-shielding hero. Thanks for nothing. Actually does not save the Valkyrie, oops. But it's fine because we have a shield here. Question is, what do I want to... Oh, there's nothing to copycat. Yeah, interesting. All right, well, we'll copycat the self-shield, I guess, because it's something. And then we're going to what? I need to get to work on this demon, actually. Even though that was a kind of underwhelming hit with the dagger, I need to get past that HP. And I just want to get this thing down because he's a really dangerous character. Okay, so the Valkyrie's in pain, but it doesn't matter because all I care about is her side, which I have a 19 out of 27 chance of getting. All right, the Fanatics woke up today. They're here. Do I want this? No, I really... Now that 1 turn has passed, these will one-shot the zombies, and I think that's actually pretty important. Okay, the Valkyrie plays ball. The Wanderer will copy the Valkyrie, I think. Well, hold on. I only really need to save the Fae from anything sort of desperate. The Valkyrie herself and the Wizard are fine. In fact, if I can roll my Era to just one-shot the zombie, that'd be great. So yeah, I think I'm gonna re-roll all of this. Okay, I got the wand, which is great. So now we do this to save the Fae. I think this is still a really good target, the roulette. It's just so crazy. Now, do I want to go all out on the roulette? Or maybe spread the love and put a bit of buff on the Fae? Let's put some buff on the Fae, why not? So we one-shot this zombie. Why? Hold on, that's wrong. We one-shot this zombie to save the Valkyrie, there we go. We can heal the Valkyrie also. That's dumb, I'm being dumb. We need to one-shot the zombie who's causing poison, because we can save the Valkyrie with a big heal, yeah. And, you know, I guess I could just one-shot the other zombie as well. And I actually could have killed this Fanatic. He's at 2 HP. I did not need to cheat death, but whatever. That was a stylish way of doing it. So now the Fanatic doing nothing, just rolled a 4 damage side. That's great. This is awesome. It's an overkill, but it's awesome. We get to stop the imp from summoning. This is a pain. Oh, you have pain from last time, huh? What is that, 7? But it's self-shield, so it doesn't matter. Hey! Okay, so now what? I guess we'll just get a bunch of mana. And I don't know why I'm rolling the Valkyrie. That was literally the only side of the Valkyrie that did anything, and I re-rolled it. So self-shield prevents the pain from actually doing anything. This actually just kills it. Everything is just dead. Oh my god. Okay, we got 2 great items at level 9 here. We got the rescue to the top and bottom. I think I'm gonna take it. The silk cape copies the left side across the entire row. And that's awesome, but this is disgusting because we can stick it on the Valkyrie. And when you do this particular combo, it's really strong since this, now anytime she rolls this, she gets to save everybody who's dying. And that's absolutely absurd. It's just absurd beyond comprehension. And there's a 19/27th chance every single time you start a round that she's gonna get that combo. All right, do I want this? What am I doing? No, I think I want to go for the wand copycat combo. This is actually not super great here. I'd rather get mana. There it is. 3 damage. Nah, let's keep rolling. Okay, didn't get the wand. What are we actually trying to do here? I think let's try to knock out these chomps, because they're just super annoying. And let's just do it while I can. Yeah, I just knocked it out. Valkyrie whiffed, unfortunately, but one chomp is dead. The chomps are dangerous because they have 2 sides that do a whole hell of a lot. And that's risky. Okay, Valkyrie, great, you save everybody. Now, what is everyone else doing? Just rolling, I think. Faye, I still want the healing, and the Wanderer, I still want the copycat. Or this, just to myrtleate something. Okay, so if I kill this chomp, the wizard does die. But what I can do is I can rescue the wizard, put this rescue the Fae, put this preemptively on the wizard, then kill the chomp. There's no way to do it. Like, if I were to wait, the wizard would be dead. Unless... Okay, if I do this now, the wizard does die, right? But maybe the wizard shields himself, so now I do this. No, the wizard still dies. Okay, so if we heal the wizard and shield the wizard, then we get to kill the chomp, and then we can rescue both of these. And with you being immune, you can hit the spiker, although it doesn't actually matter because the self-shield stopped you from taking damage anyways. Okay, that was fun. That's a disgusting combo. Make sure you don't miss that combo. Valkyrie plus Angel Feather is just stupid ridiculous. All right, so here we are fishing for cheat death. Luckily, the self-shield let me cantrip the spiker without consequence. Okay, it might not happen. Yeah, well, nothing really I can do about it. Okay, so here we are going to just collect a mana and burst the spiker to death. Right, who's our final battle? It's the dragon. Oh man, this is fortunate. So, yes, this is awful. 30 damage. I mean, it's not much you can do about it, but I do have cheat death for that, and then as long as I roll it, it completely neuters his attack. This is so much better than anything the other bosses do. The other bosses, they'll they'll cleave, and I think Hexy has like a deal damage to the hero and the one below him for 7, so it becomes 14 and an inflict pain, plus all of Hexia's other bullshit. This is really about the best I think you could hope for. I mean, that's the case of most runs. So the question is, who are we getting for a red hero? I think the cleanse is really important, because the dragon does have this cleave poison side, and getting rid of that would be nice. This is not so nice. The regen's a little slow. The Fate has more mana, 4 mana sides versus 2. She also has a dodge, so she could potentially dodge a chomp, which is not to be underestimated. Now this is kind of weak though. I don't need this because I've already got the Valkyrie to rescue things, and it's a much better rescue. I could take a random, and there's like the Wraith, I think, which is a cantrip shadow side, a 4 damage side. We'll take the Doctor. I think the Fae is not good enough to keep here. And I guess we get a cantrip shield for that blank side. That was a kind of underwhelming pick, but okay, here we go. 1927 chance to dominate this fight. This is a good keep, because I can hit the Caw and kill the archer. Now, the thing is, if I keep rolling, I might get a cantrip, target the Caw, it'll barricade, and then I won't be able to do it, so I'm gonna actually do this. And we're just trying to get the protection side. We got there, that's good. This is sort of underwhelming. I'd rather roll for the shield copycat and try to get mana gain or the wand. Okay, we didn't get there. Now we get to do that and just play like we're cheating. I think, God, I mean, I could like do this and the Caw and the archer just die. It's a frisky move because I'm poisoning my whole team, but you know what? I think it's the right one. Let's get the Caw out of here. The Valkyrie can still save anyone dying of poison most turns. All right, if the Valkyrie does not roll it here, I'm gonna be in some trouble. Let's be honest about this. I think I wanna roll the roulette. Actually, I think I wanna roll the roulettes because the cantrip sides make a big difference. This actually saves somebody. I wanna take that as a backup in case the Valkyrie whiffs. this is fun and all, but it's not killing the dragon, so I need to roll. All right, well, sometimes you sometimes lose the odds. However, the dragon's not actually chomping. So what we can do is like, do I want to boost the doctor? It feels weird. I could boost the wanderer. I mean, I can boost 2 people here. So let's say I boost the doctor and I boost the roulette. So now the doctor can save the Valkyrie. We can liquor up the wizard to cure the poison and save him. And we could just do this. And I think it's fine. I mean, 4 of my 5 people are poisoned. We can try to cleanse them out, which is better now because I have these 2 big manicides here. Okay, so the wizard's getting chomped. Keep the big mana. And we're trying to roll the Valkyrie. The save. Valkyrie's not playing. Well, she played in the first round, which is a critical round. So, all right, we biffed it here and the wizard's dying, which does suck. However, the wizard did his job. We got the wand out. So we're gonna just start whacking this dragon. The real question is, how do I wanna do this? Do I wanna inspire just to do 7 more damage? I mean, I've already got 7 more damage. Yeah, let's just inspire for another 7 damage. Wow, this is actually almost over. The dragon's down to 1 HP. We'll save you, wizard. I'll save you with my little shield. No. Oh, the dragon ran. I didn't even know you could make the dragon run. What did I get for this? Does it say what I got? I don't know, but thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and/or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.